This is Bill Reed at the Bluefield Coal and Mining Show, and with me is Dennis Henninger, Manager of Engineering at Longwall Associates. Dennis, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you, Bill. And I'd just like to say, Longwall Associates has always enjoyed coming to the Bluefield Coal Show. The reason being, we get to really see a lot of the hardworking miners. A lot of them spend their off time. They come straight from the shift to this coal show. And I think that that's just really what attracts us to this and why we enjoy it so much.
Well, Dennis, tell us please about the history of your company.
Well, Longwall Associates was founded in 1996 by Tony Campbell. And Tony was a subcontractor to American Longwall at the time. And with mergers and acquisitions and all that going on, he saw an opportunity. And so he founded this company to focus on AFC and longwall conveyor manufacturing. And he built that company on certain principles is that probably the foremost is a family-oriented company that saw its customers as partners more than just a customer, and honesty, integrity. And one thing that was very important to him was made in America, made in the USA. So we're about an hour and a half south of here in Chilhowie, Virginia. We make all of our product there with just local people, local families, and we're very proud of that.
Tell me about the plant and the workers.
Well, the plant has grown from really Tony's garage to, I think we've got 5 or 6 buildings now. Probably one of the largest face conveyor OEM and rebuild shops in the country. A dedicated workforce and an experienced workforce, from the machinists to the welders, the fabricators, engineers, service people, and it's just I can't say enough about how dedicated our workforce is. We take it as very personal, from the welders to Paul Campbell, the president of the company, of delivering a quality product on time to our customer. So,
I know that one of the things you want to talk about, Dennis, are compatibility testing, or sometimes known as compatibility trials. Tell us about the company's experience with those and why you think this is particularly important at the present time.
well, back when I started in the industry, there were probably 10 different companies supplying equipment, and at that time you had a company that supplied face conveyors, then a company that supplied roof supports, a company that supplied shears. Then over time, and that's when I learned the business was interacting and engaging all of these different companies and bringing this equipment together. Then over time, we went to a cycle with mergers and acquisitions where there was a few suppliers that did all of the equipment. So then you had the complete system supply. Well, now we see companies, some of the major players, divesting themselves of products. And Longwall Associates, every face conveyor we have ever made has brought together a roof support manufacturer, a shear manufacturer. And since we're the piece of equipment that joins these two products, or all these 3 products, our facility just has been the natural location to do compatibilities. We do as many as 12 a year. With that, I think we're poised, the way the market is today, the way the companies and the way the industry is going, that really gives us a lot of expertise in that area, and we can provide a lot of service to the customer for that. So,
Tell us, please, if you would, how your experience with compatibility affects the productivity of a longwall system.
well, productivity, and as this industry has progressed, we've gone from 800 installed horsepower, 26 millimeter chain, 400 or 500 foot long face, to today 1,500 feet with 6,000 horsepower, 56 millimeter chain, 48 being the standard, and all that increases productivity. But the way we look at it as well, a little bit differently, is we think that reliability and availability has as much of effect on productivity as capacity. So we bring our customers in where they can look at the equipment before it's finished, before it's painted, put their own unique customizations on it. Look at guards, look at where people stand, how can we make increased safety there? Ergonomics, service, maintenance. And, I think as far as productivity, that ability to reduce your downtime, reduce your maintenance time, really has a major impact on that. As well, from a safety standpoint, the industry has made a lot of progress in safety, proximity detection, automation, and all of that. But when you look at that from a point of view of maintenance, the better the equipment operates and the more available it is, the less that miner is put in harm's way to do repairs. So we really look at reliability and availability as productivity and safety issues.
What kind of availability does one get on the modern Longwall?
Well, it's pretty high these days. I won't speak to other people's, but and certainly we have our own problems. This is coal mining, and Mother Nature's gonna come back and bite you anytime, when you least expect it. But I think a lot of the conveyor availability is in the 95% plus range, approaching 98% along the times. I won't say we've had a panel that's 100% available, but certainly we've had some very good success. We're very fortunate to be able to achieve that, and we've achieved that through a lot of different ways. We employ former mine managers, longwall coordinators, people that were setup faces, shear operators, and our service team is built around that. And that service team offers a unique perspective when it comes to the design of our equipment. Yeah.
And Dennis, how's your order book today?
Oh, well, if you look at the times that we're in today, you would think the way that the politicians have attacked the coal industry, you would think that we would be down and out, but we're blessed as a company, and our order book is full, and we're just very grateful and thankful. We've got loyal customers, and in return, we are loyal to our customers. And, I think all that together and the dedication of our employees has resulted in a very full order book, and we're fortunate for that.
Listening to all your customers around the country, how do you see the future of the coal industry?
Well, none of us have a crystal ball, right? And we're subject to the whims and the fancies of politicians. But no matter what they say and no matter what they do, this country relies on coal. We have, for 200 plus years, worked to achieve a way of life here that is comfortable. And certainly you've been out of the country and traveled far, and so have I, and no one has it as good as we do, and there's a reason for that. And one of the big reasons for that is the hard work and dedication of our coal miners, and the fact that what we see every day, we say coal keeps the lights on, and it certainly does. And I think our country will always rely on coal, so I think the future's bright.
Well, Dennis, we're delighted to see you in Bluefield. Will you be back in 2 years' time?
Oh, absolutely. This is a great show.
Thank you very much for talking to us. Dennis Henninger, Longwall Associates. This is Bill Reed reporting live from Brush Fork Armory Civic Center, Bluefield, West Virginia, at the Bluefield Coal Show.